towards the bottom of the lineup, and just kind of what he's able to do early in this game tonight?
I think confidence is everything. You can just see it in his at-bats. Today got behind, it was a 2-2 sweeper that he stayed on and got a big hit for us. And later in the game, hits a fastball and pulls it for a base hit. It just looks like he's more confident up there. The defense has been consistent. And today, we hit him in the five hole today, and certainly unfazed. So it's been really good. And when other guys have kind of trying to find their way, it's been nice where other guys have stepped up. And the last few weeks, Gavin's been that guy.
With Landon, he was someone tonight it felt like it was an uphill climb for him, but he still found ways to be effective. What were you seeing from him and how he managed just that?
I think that's exactly what it was. I think that there was certainly some good swing and miss. The fastball I thought played really well tonight, but the off speed was okay, but it was certainly effective. His pitch mix and his stuff worked a lot of counts from behind, which makes it a little bit tough to be efficient. But when we needed an out, he got an out for us, and he got us through 5 innings like he seems to do every time he takes a baseball. So what you got in Landon, he's going to compete, and I like the way he threw in to those right-hand hitters, which opened some things up on the outside part of the plate. But like he's done, he just gives us a chance to win.
With all your young pitchers right now, how important have they just been, especially the last couple weeks here, helping round out the rotation?
It's been great. It really has. Because I think with young pitchers, the hard part is the unknown, the volatility, and you could run a guy out there and he can't throw strikes and can't get through the second inning, and then that kind of lingers for the next handful of days. But the young guys that we've had this year, they've gone out, competed, thrown strikes, and gave us valuable innings. So it hasn't blown up our bullpen, and that's allowed us to somewhat sustain some workload and manage that.
Are you starting to see more of the positive trends? A lot of the guys about that were, Gavin, Taylor, PK, guys like that. What kind of sort of lead do you guys?
Absolutely. I think that Kike a few nights ago obviously had a big day. I think CT over the last month has been really consistent as far as his at-bat quality. Getting Shohei back has been really good. He's an on-base guy, and the guy that's really scuffling right now is Andy. But he's playing very good defense out there, and this is good for him. The struggles and still be in the lineup and still try to fight through it. But Teo is obviously in the middle part of the order, has been big for us. But like we said earlier, Gavin, I think, has been a big part of that bottom part of the order.
Was Andy all right on the one he took out?
Yeah, I think it clipped the arm guard, which was fortunate, but he got him pretty good.
Why is such a night and day difference before and after the All-Star break?
That's a good question. I think for us, I think we just ran out of gas. But even in that, we had that last game. There was a chance we should have still won the series, but I think we just ran out of gas against the Tigers over there. And Philly, we just didn't play well. I thought we were just outplayed there.
How much has the starting pitching been a part of this surge?
It's been a huge part. And I think if you look at the stretches when we win baseball games, we're getting quality starts. And maybe not kind of by the letter of the law quality start, but we're getting good starts. And when we don't, we go through those kind of ruts, we're just not getting quality starting pitching. And it's hard for an offense, but then when you kind of can keep your offense in a game, then we sort of tack on late. We have a kind of a propensity to do that.
Dave, Ohtani had 3 RBI nights and 3 strikeout night. How do you look at this as today?
I thought good. I thought good. I thought, the 3 strikeouts, I thought they made good pitch with the fastball. And I thought he still took good at bats. He was still swinging at balls in the strike zone. And, even in that last at bat, they were trying to be careful with him. And he stayed in there and stayed disciplined in the strike zone. And, that Rodriguez made a mistake out of the plate, and he squared it up. So still had a really good night. And I think for me is as long as Shohei stays disciplined in his strike zone, like I've said all year long, He's just a special player. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Yep.
you.